Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of this tutorial, and let's hop in right into the topic. So regarding the usage of orange juice on my fingers, I also strongly suggest to use it over here on your fifth and fourth finger, as well as on your thumb, because when we play on the black keys, we are usually playing with kind of flat fingers, and in this case, when we have sticky surface of the skin over here, it will bring more stability when we play, especially if we need to play in fast tempos with jumps. I said about that before. So, and this is like kind of place where it's really, you can see it very clear, because we're gonna play this thumb all the time on the black key, and then when we go down, especially here, this is so important to have some stability here when we go down. So when it sticks itself to the keys, it works just amazing, and it helps you to play everything effortless. Okay, so another trick. So here we have this trill in our right hand, kind of trill, right? And you will say that there is no position change, so we can play basically like this, right? We don't have to move our elbow, but it's very easy to get stiff in our hand muscles if we keep static position for a long time with repetitive motion like this. So I don't know how I would play it when I was a teenager. Thank God I never played at that time. I was probably like, oh my God, this is the hardest part in the whole etude. So anyways, here is a little trick that you can use actually in similar parts. So what we need to do is first to establish constant moving, breathing within the muscles to avoid static that leads to tension. And first we'll need to move our elbow very clear. So as you can see on the score, I circle first and third notes out of the set of 4 sets of notes. So that means on the first note we're going to move elbow to the right, and on the third note to the left. Of course, it's all connected with wrist movement that is also engaged and follows the melody pattern. So the basic movement looks like this. Now, when the external movement becomes like a blueprint for our inner sensations in muscles, we're gonna leave this movement out, keeping the same sensations only internally. Just like, when we need to feel internal sensations better while intonating, we always sing out loud first, because it helps to establish inner sensations. Or when we learn language, it's very good when we speak out loud the words. Somehow it helps us to speak in our thoughts much faster. So when I'm gonna play basically this part faster later in this video, you will see I will remove the external movement that, of course, in fast tempo would be very awkward and will only prevent us from playing fast and easy, keeping the same sensations internally only. So instead of doing this, I swear guys, I feel it inside, and that gives my muscle little movement and little space, and it's mostly like I'm vibrating over here. So in this case, we can say muscles are breathing, and we are safe practicing this part for hours. Okay, not maybe for hours, but sufficient enough of time to make it. So again, as you can see, with these brackets are already marked which notes we're gonna take with our left hand. So let me show you how it goes in slow tempo, playing with a pedal, with intonation, with articulations, with imagination. And I think I have nothing to say about voicing. I actually heard many good examples where pianist would actually take the melody on the second plan, like kind of on the background, and they would focus on this G in the right hand, like this little bell, and it's kind of, I don't know, like this. So constant sound of this D like a little bell, but I'm just going easy here, guys. So I'm just gonna voice the melody only. So that's how it goes. So you can see I take with my left hand, the second as well. And then together I move elbows here. And from 2-3 in my right hand I go to 5-4. And playing this fifth in both hands together. I'll show you one more time. I think that's kind of important. Here you can change pedal or just leave it, depending on the acoustic. Again, together, 5 fingers, and let go of pedal. Make sure that here it's very life-saving when you move your elbow, when you go down, and when you go up. Very big movement. Wait. Yes. The last note I'm taking with my right hand. So it's effortless, yes, yet impressive. Okay. Let's go to musical speech. So I focus with musical speech on both hands. I mean, I have to intonate somehow my melody, but again, this part is for the right hand. But basically, mostly I'm keeping in mind and intonating very intensely these seconds all the way, combining them with this sensation of moving my elbow basically on right and left. So that's what I have in my mind. And next, if you can see on the third line, when I'm going down over here, I feel octaves down and up, also very clear, combining again with a very active movement of the elbow. So here I would feel basically elbow and octave down. Again, when we intonate something with musical speech, it lets our finger prepare faster. So this will be not only sound all the time, but that would be like an anchor for us. Very important note. So we have to intonate this octave. Very expressive and very intense. And the same up. I'm intonating octave up together with moving my elbow. Octave down, moving elbow. Octave up, moving elbow. So that's regarding the musical speech. Let's play just one time. here, I find it somehow important to intonate octave up and octave down from this. It helps be very aware of this octave. So I think that's basically it with the commands. Now I'm just gonna head and play phrasing by motives. My movements faster, smaller because I'm playing faster. Phrases. Sentences. And when we go to time, again, we're gonna pulsate by every quaver. And as you can see, the last bar, he kind of writes smarzande, or smartzande, I don't know. And please, as I always say, any changes or deviation from the tempo, we have to also feel organically within us. Not just, okay, I'm moving my fingers slower, so I'm slowing down yet. No, everything should go from the inner sensations first. So let's say we're gonna keep this animated tempo for now, and at the end, dun, 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 I'm gonna feel I'm going slow down, and I'm gonna feel it really. Then I play it. Okay. And again, we combine time with image, of course, as musical character. To the learning stage. I did before practice by every sentence, repeating several times in different tempos. So now I'm going to show you two sentences in animated tempo first. I already showed. So let's go to fast tempo. So when I'm going to play, and let's see if I would have any difficult parts right away. So when I'm going to play in this fast tempo, inside I will always have the sensation, while intonating everything, with musical speech. And thinking about phrasing, of course. Sounds lovely, so let's try one more time. Okay, I'll just tell you, when I practice, I found this movement, and I said it in the beginning of the video, very important. Both hands to the left. I mean, both elbows. What else did I find? I also found this, I told you, when you go down and up, movement of elbow very important. And basically it wasn't really hard at all. Actually, I find that more I'm coming to the end, easy it becomes. It feels like the most hardest part in the beginning. I really mean it. So I think that's already the original tempo enough, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.